Hey, what's up, guys?
In this video, we will learn about singleton design pattern.
Consider this example. Here we are using func1, func2, and func3, three different functions which are defined in main package. Okay, so here this func1, func2, and func3 are calling to DB connection to create the database object. So as this func1, func2, func3 are calling DB connection, in every call DB connection is returning different database object for same database. So this is not good idea to create different database objects for same database, because DB connection is not an straightforward process. What we require to do, we require to first validate the credential, um, then actual establish the database connection, and then return the object. So to simplify this process, what we need to do, we need to create single object for the DB connection. And whenever we will call this DB connection function, then it will return the same database object for all the functions. So idea is that when DB connection is first time called, it will create that database connection object. And from next time, when this DB connection function will get called, at that time it will not create the object, it will return the existing object. This is the idea behind the singleton pattern. Here we are not creating the different DB connection instances, we are creating only one DB connection instance and we are reusing it. Let's create the Go file for a singleton pattern. Okay, then let's create the package main. Okay, then create the type struct for the DB connection. Okay, then for now just add a few variables like port of type string and then IP of that database, then username, and then password. Okay, so here what we want to do is that we want to create only one object of this DB connection. So for that, what we can do, we can create a global variable of type DB connection. Let's create that one. Char DB connection of type DB connection. Okay, then what we can do, we can create single instance of DB connection. How we can do that? Let's define one function for it. Func new DB connection. Change this. What it will take? It will take port as input, then IP, then username, and then password. Okay, and what it will return? It will return object of DB connection. So how we can create in single instance of DB connection? In Go, we can do this by using sync package. So For that, what we have to define? We have to define variable of sync.Once. This to that sync. So sorry, back, then once, then sync.Once. Then what we will do? We will call this do method, which is defined in the sync.Once. Do, it takes function as argument, then func, then what we want to do, we want to initialize this DB connection with the object of DB connection. So this should be pointer. So here, and so sorry, here should be DB connection here, and username should be username, password should be password, then port should be port, then IP should be IP, and return this DB connection object. Okay, here should be pointer. Okay, let's create main function and let's create. So what it's saying, cannot use as if a value return statement. Okay, so here DB connection is already pointer, so we put this one. Okay, now we are good. Let's get the object of DB connection in the main. DB connection 1, here new DB connection. Okay, here what we can do for now, let's use this source IP, username and password as hard coded. Define it here. Port as ATT, then where IP as localhost, and then where username as admin, and then password as pass. Okay, continue this one. So I to create this, directly create var includes this in here, remove var. Okay, then we can add this variable in this here only, and remove this var. Okay, so now let's create this DB connection one object. Now again call DB connection. So let's check DB connection 1 is equal to DB connection 2. So if those are equal, then print both objects are equal. Objects and use instances, else both instances are unequal. Okay, Now let's run this file. Go run singleton pattern. So here we can see that it's returning both instances are equal. That means this new DB connection is returning same instance whenever we are calling new DB connection. So it doesn't matter how many times we are calling. So it returns same DB connection instance, which is this one DB connection.
For singleton pattern, we are defining variable of type once. Okay, and this struct is defined in the sync package. Let's check that. So here we can see two. Let's focus on these two variables. These two variables are important ones. So here done is of type atomic and the m is of type mutex. What is meant by this atomic? So consider there are two threads which are running parallelly, and they are trying to access done. And suppose here T1 and T2 are threads, so they will access done, then T2. So suppose T1 came first, then after T2. So in that case, T1 will access this done. Suppose T1 is writing, then T1 will write this done, and after that T2 will access this done. So this operation should be quick. So that implementation is done in this atomic, this basically atomic package. So now let's understand the implementation of do function. Here we are calling the do function, okay, and here we are passing function as a parameter. So let's check what this do function is doing. So this is the function definition. So here what we are doing, we are checking done is, what is the value of done. So if the value of done is 0, that means this function, that f function, here in our case this function is not yet executed. So it will go here do slow and add the lock, and here the defer the lock. So this lock defer will get executed after this one. Okay, so defer the lock, and we are again checking that uh, what is the value of done. If it's still 0, sorry, if it's still 0, then we are doing defer the store, basically defer the done. So what we are doing here, after this function execution, we'll store the value to 1, or assign the value 1 to the done. So here we are executing the function f. Okay, so this will happen first time. So in short, what we are doing, we are checking the value of done. If it's 0, then call do slow and lock this so that other thread won't be able to access this area. And we are checking that what is the value of done again. If it's still 0, then we are calling the function, and after that we are storing the value 1 to the done. Okay, so when uh, this will happen in this case, okay, whatever basically do slow will get executed in this case, in first case. So when we call db connection again, that will then it will go again go to the do function and check that if done has a value 0. In this case, the value is not 0, so it's 1. So it will return directly from this function. Okay, and so here we won't do anything. So then it will return the db connection, and db connection is a global variable.
That's all for this video. Bye bye.